get first run and get going. I mean, it's kind of happened with the last two, so you know, fingers crossed. Hey, cat. So yeah, Vanilla Robin, unless someone wants to call out Robin appearance real quick. Of course, I'll still take them in order if we wipe quickly too with Vanilla. So you volunteer? Alright. Alright, here we go. Yay, no Fred killers.
Really?
Yes, Chrome. There really is not a Fred killer here. You can choose to believe me or not. I really do need to start getting more of this back to second nature, though. Which is why I want to do an extra session to boot camp a few maps. Funnily enough, the hardest early stuff is probably what I least want to work on recommitting to muscle memory, just because we technically practice it so much, just making raw attempts. What I might do is try to push a save a little bit into the run tomorrow or something offline. And then we'll do something like start practice from the gauntlet. These levels are a little questionable. Although we did get magic. Yeah, console does make it harder to have backup saves. Like, I've actually used the suspend saves a little bit for... Or I guess they're not technically suspend saves, they're actual battle saves. With casual Lunatic plus save files so that we can make use of that function. Because I otherwise don't really use it, but it's semi-useful for keeping bookmarks in places for practice. So actually I should probably look and see, I might have something at the gauntlet. I think the last time I was practicing I moved them around a bunch, so they might be post-gauntlet. Which, I mean, I guess technically I want to practice those stages too, but... I feel like we still should touch on the gauntlet, so... If I don't have battle saves there, I guess I'll just have to build one. This is a very balanced ramen, I guess is probably the nicest way to put it. I do quite enjoy gaining the luck after the crucial part where it would help with the Elf Inner Mage. Not that we still don't want a certain minimum amount of luck just to passively negate the around 10 to 15 crit rates that will be going around for a while, but... Well, as I've said before, speed and magic tend to be higher priority, so... I don't think we'll be sorting either of those, because they both got avoid plus 10. Yeah, it's better. Robin, you're having in the hack playthrough is already 2 magic below average after chapter 2. Sounds about right to me. For all of Robin's in-story tactical genius, I feel like um level up RNG tends to go in the wrong direction of scale tipping way more than I'd like. That's gonna be a fun boss. Mine no vantage, so I guess that's not as annoying as it could be. Would be a tragedy to accidentally trade away that lance. And we do want to get rid of the Sigurd one because we don't use shiny tiles. Or at least we try not to.
Really?
How fast are we? 12, so... No, neither Sully nor Fred allows us to double. Fantastic. How much are we taking? 19? Yeah, 19. 19 and 18. So... Oh wait, that's not factoring in Sully. So we're actually taking 18 and 17. That still puts us... Yeah, outside being able to tank a second hit, so... I guess at least we're not attacking at advantage, so that technically doesn't matter as much.
How long have you been standing there?
Oh, hey, Gwimpitch, thanks for the raid. Were you doing more Radiant Dawn speedruns today? Some Radiant Dawn? Or rather, I guess you were practicing up, right? Did you... Were you still doing practice, or did you start an actual run? Okay, so you're still doing practice? Oh, so you were actually doing runs. Nice. That's cool. You'll have to remind me. I don't remember what a good time is for Radiant Dawn anymore. So I assume 241's pretty good. It's crazy to you that you still have some consistency. Well, didn't you practically engrave that run into your soul with how often you did it back in the day? Your PB is around 236. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Hmm. Well, this archer's out for blood. Do we do... No, we can't actually do that. I was gonna do something a little different, but then we're body blocking Wissa. Which... Actually, we could technically get away with that. Actually, or I could just pair transfer it. You know, do the simpler thing. You did. Yeah, I'm glad to see you enjoying those runs again, because I remember you went pretty hard at it, and then you just kind of stopped dead because you were burned out, right? Alright, Fred, don't screw this up. You too, Robin. Okay, so now we can flip that around. Heal. Nice. Okay, our speed's not so nice, but in general, we're doing okay. Do we have enough... Do we have enough durability to tank that? That'd be... 14. If we heal, yeah, I guess so. And of course, we're taking advantage of the AI's absolute hatred for Virion, so they're chasing him around like a bunch of idiots. Need to get some food so you'll be in lurker mode? Alright. Speedruns are taxing, right? So, yeah, go refuel. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Also, thanks for the luck. Funny that the AI is on board with a large part of the community on hating Varian. Yeah, that is pretty good, isn't it? Is Varian really that unpopular? Oh, I mean, I don't think the community really has a burning hatred for him or anything, but I'm not sure if you'd find too many people who would say that Varian is their favorite character. So, like, I think he's more in that zone where he's generally disliked, with some people being either apathetic or vaguely amused by his shenanigans. But, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure I've seen strong, yeah, strong opinions expressed either way, really. Oh boy, there's the gamble barb. With Luna, no less. Yeah, and Virium, like, is technically engineered to be kind of that smarmy jerk, too, so... I think it's a little bit by design that people are supposed to not uh, feel particularly great about him. Alright, well... I guess so far, standard movement hasn't blown up in our face again yet, so... I guess we'll keep doing that. The thing is that... Like, there's that chance he'll run down and crit someone, or I guess run up and crit Fred on rare occasions. But, if we're attacking onto the mountain, we're taking a whole bunch of risks anyway, so... I guess I've never quite mathed out which is the most optimal, but I feel more comfortable with getting the barbarian off the mountain. You wish Virion stay with 2 more speeds so you'd feel inclined to try him out. Well, you have that hack, right? You could totally make that happen. I did use him for that one high man. I guess it'd be a couple years ago now. And he did not too bad for himself. I mean, obviously I had to use stat basers, which is not really a good sign for... Oh. For units like that, because stat boosters should put you ahead, not have to be used to catch you up to basically every other unit in the army. And unfortunately, Varian gets stuck in that category alongside Rickon. Alright, so we're gonna have to drop Robin. Just kind of annoying because we lose some strength here on stall, but the luck at 10 makes it so this barbarian can decide stall's not good enough targets, so he'll go for Crom, which is really, really bad for positioning. Alright, well, stall didn't die to the 7% crit, so actually, what is it? 8% crit. I don't know why I thought Stall had more luck. But 8% chance, but if we do the interceptor strat, we're attacking into the mountain with at best 75 listed hits, so that's not really great. For post-game purposes, Varian makes a great father. Good class access and excellent caps. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, his speed growth isn't actually all that bad either. It's just his base speed is trashed here. So he spends too much time climbing out of that hole. Hmm. We might want to overheal here. Yeah, because that puts him in range. There's only this one barbarian with Luna, so that puts him in range of being able to tank multiple if he uses a vulnerary after. And of course, this also hinges on whatever movement the enemy does. That was a little bit of a ouch. They gave us pretty good movement though. I could attack from the mountain, then that baits this guy in. Although he'd probably move that way anyway, we'll do damage to him. So I think we're gonna do that. And then we'll do a standard unpair up there with Virion, Stall, and Vake. Actually, he's got advantage, so it doesn't matter if we lead with Fred. Actually, do we have enough room? Yeah, we got more than enough room. I think. So installs here, dumps there. Fake moves up. While Robin's here. Nice, we didn't even get hit. Good job, Fred. It saves us a Tomius too, rather than initiating with Robin. Or I guess drawing first blood with Robin. Okay, can we fit everyone back down here? So I think this soldier is a little bit close for comfort. Let's see, what's the well Lissa easily reaches. And then yeah, I guess we could unpair with Lissa, so then Stull gets to escape. Or I guess maybe I guess we'll have Vague escape, because Stull can give Furion some extra hit with his plus skill. So that we hit the Barbarian here. And it's not like he needs the extra strength on Vague anyway. Well, Chrome's trying to be helpful. Give him credit for that. All these vaguely imperfect hit rates though. It's one of those things where we do enough attacks where it's like, man, one of these is gonna miss at some point. Well, this guy went onto the mountain though. That's actually not very good for us. So maybe not the best choice on my part. We should still be fine. So we can get much more accuracy. 15 more. So yeah, with the Bronze Lance, Fred is pretty close to 100%. So let's see, we leave him with 8, which... Varian can fairly easily handle. Or Crom could crit. Nice. Or I guess Crom could dual strike. Technically, I don't think he needed to crit there. Wait, you let Varian die 3 times in Chapter 2? Moved on. Yeah, Varian's helpful for a chip, though. Okay, well, I guess we can have Varian pot shot this and see if we can have Fred not take damage. Everyone else still has the movement to escape, so... Good job, Varian. You're being useful. Man, Vake just keeps dual striking when we don't even need him to. It doesn't seem like he misses very often, that should not be the case for him. Especially since there's times where he likes to attack into swords, and he seems to hit those, and that, again, really shouldn't be a thing. We did get the whistle C here, right? Yeah, we did. Alright. That means no more, or no screwing around having to have Stall and Varian, or not Varian, Vake up here. Because the AI movement gets a little weird if we're needing to bring up someone else to get us the 10 dodge. Hey, Invid. Yeah, oh, I guess I turned it down a little bit before because we were having those mic issues, but I guess now the mic's it's quite loud, so maybe I'll just turn this back up. I'm still not quite sure what caused my mic to be so quiet that one night. Because, like, if anything, it's kind of flipped around and it's almost borderline too loud because it's hitting the red more than I'd like. So maybe let's drop that touch, just to keep it from peaking. Okay, hopefully that's a better balance. Of course, even though we don't plan to really use stall here if we can help it, sometimes the boss wanders off, especially since we don't double him. So stall might actually need to bait something else. It's not common, but when the scenario does come up, I'm glad that I healed, so, you know. And we're gonna have speed issues if we don't gain... if we don't gain speed more than once every 3 levels from here on out. There's definitely gonna be issues. Usually both are a bit quiet, really? That's interesting. At least from my monitoring obs, usually I feel like the mic's always practically twice as loud as the game at any point. Although in this case it was more like 4 times as loud as the game volume. Okay, well I guess we Crom dual struck there. Very occasionally he'll do that and help Fred out. And he'll also occasionally hit, which will get us the Iron Sword. Huh. Did we... So we hit for 12... Okay, no. I was gonna say that seems a little bit high. Did Sully crit? But then that was probably too low if Sully crit. So just your bog standard dual strike. Which, really nothing wrong with that. Slow and steady and all that. And so, this is where, even though we've got the advantage here, and things can go a little off. Because these barbarians sometimes decide they like to chase us. So we're gonna move down. And then basically just react to how the barbarians move. Yeah, of course he came across. Which, actually that's interesting, because their def is actually pretty good for this point in the game. So I wonder what's causing these barbarians to deviate more often. Because, like, ideally what happens is the barbarians go back up, and then we can run back up here and fight the boss again and kill him. But now this boss is just gonna run around a bunch. Which, I guess, since he's at 11 health, we should be able to bait him into killing himself at some point, but still. Oh, right, we don't even double this barbarian. That's a little yikes. Actually, that might be why the barbarian came over, because he's like, hey, I can attack, even though I don't deal that much damage, I'm not going to take that much back. Someday you will understand the AI of this game. Me too, Mormonix, me too. See, this is why healing stall is sometimes a good idea. Okay, well, I guess it's time for Chrome and Fred to bail. Now, how much damage do we do? 13. Alright, I guess if he rams into us, he dies. Actually, that kind of clears up the left side, so maybe we can bait the boss. Yeah, it looks like we can get him here. Oh yeah, and occasionally when we get a level up at the same time as an enemy skip or something, still not quite sure on that. But the music just dies. You're back, you were getting Fitzy. Fitzy says Merp. Well, Merp to you too, Fitzy. Yeah, so we're gonna do this here because we need to heal. And we don't want to use a vulnerary for it. We could actually give Crom some experience here. Because we're not going to be swapping him over to Robin's partner right now. But as it is, as long as we give him a... Actually, he doesn't even need a deep boost. But I'm gonna give him Fred anyway. So we can do that. Actually, I guess if we're gonna do that, we should use the sword with actual hit rate on it. I think Fred actually kills this guy. Yeah, he does. Granted, does that matter? Because we're probably gonna have to have Fred kill one of these anyway. So I guess we'll just transfer in place now. Because if we delay, then we're gonna end up. Well, I guess they could maybe. If they split up, then we could feed them both a Robin. So I guess let's maybe see what they do. They both came straight down. Nice. So is all gunning ho. Nice, good job, Chrome. Turbo's is Bork as well. What you're saying is all your pets are gathering to watch. Your kitties spoil you, you expect other kitties to be as nice as them, and oftentimes they're not. Well, pets do have bias toward their owners or families, so... It's entirely possible those other cats would be just as affectionate towards their owners. But unfortunately not other people. But...
How long have you been standing there?
Jeez, thanks for the huge trade, Grayson, as well. Yeah, 2 raids. So, I know you were doing Dragon Quarter when I had to go off. I assume you actually finished up that dungeon you were working on? Okay, we got... And on both the melee units. That's not great. Especially since this archer has pass. If he didn't have pass, we could finagle something with Vic, but... we cannot. How's the right side look? Yeah, I don't think we're surviving with Luna Plus there. So I think we did get... yeah, we got the Sully C, so we can have 13 defense without needing to steal stuff from Fred or make Fred our partner, but... that's still not really gonna be enough. Actually, even if they didn't have Winna Plus, that'd be still iffy. Granted, yeah, if this soldier didn't have counter, we could have actually tried to stack up. Baiting out these two with Robin. Then put Fred in front to intercept the knight. So I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with the right side. You just finished that dungeon and the battle after that. So you made quite a bit of progress. I guess I played it through though. I shouldn't be too surprised that you can blitz some of that stuff quite quickly like that, but... Yeah. I know the trade sector can be a bit of a slog, too. Okay, so we could face pull these two without our Tomo equip, but then... that means we're not doing damage, which becomes a problem very quickly. Because then at best what we can do is we have Fred come in and javelin this guy, but... Then we have a soldier and a knight that we haven't hurt. And this guy gets damaged by Fred. This configuration is actually surprisingly oof for how innocuous it first appears. I guess if we did unequip pull, we'd take 19 damage. Which is definitely not great. We'd have to heal for sure to make sure that the archer doesn't kill us after it. And the archer actually his back one has passed, so... I guess if he's attacking Fred while Fred's here... we can basically reach anything that will have been pulled in. So do we need to reconsider some kind of shenanigans on this side? Actually, I guess we can get this knight out of position. Problem is, then I don't think we have the damage to handle 3 of these guys all at once. Or 4 of these guys. Because Fred can one-round this guy, and none of the other enemies really cover him. One of these soldiers does have pass, and it's not the soldier we're wanting to target. So we basically end up in a situation that's probably technically worse than if we tried to do the left. Because sure, we kill the knight, but then we don't do damage to any of these guys. Whereas at least here, we take both archers down to half. Although this knight's also gonna pull both of my spellcasters away. But I think we should still do the left. We just get more damage out of it. Which... that's kind of sad, all things considered. Like, since this guy's a freebie kill if we do decide to pull the right side. Alright, well... we're just going to have to... probably damage the soldier with Virion and finish with Fred. And someone else is gonna have to handle the archer. Fred's doing 17. I think Fred will do 17. Should actually redistribute these two. Let's see. Just use this as a base, so... yeah. 18 plus Kelm's 3 strength. So that's 21. Yeah, that's 17 damage. So leaving him with 14. I don't think Vake's got enough. Well, I guess technically with Virion, he's okay, but... that also leaves them vulnerable to getting doubled by this archer if the archer comes in. So we want him to have a cavalier, so he'd have to take solely off of Robin. Which means we'd have to kill this soldier first to put Vake in a good position. which then exposes Virion potentially. But if we give him Chrome, I guess he'll be okay. This is kind of stretching resources thin at this point, though. So, we kill this guy with Varied and Chrome. Actually, Muriel runs into durability problems. So we need Muriel to attack. Well, I guess technically we don't need her to, but... Alright, no, Chrome's gonna be with Virion, so then we're not getting dual strikes from Chrome with Robin. Hey again. So we definitely would need to have both tomes team up on the knight. Which means that Muriel needs to have extra durability. We don't really have anyone to give her for that, because everyone else is already tied up. An archer will definitely be able to reach too. This knight doesn't go too far. I guess we could flip it so Fred has Sully and then we give Kellum to Robin. So then Fred can get up here and keep this guy from getting over. Or would he? Let's see. Yeah, that would actually stop this archer from getting out of position. Okay, I guess we'll do that then. Because then Muriel can freely attack this guy with Sumia behind her. Although, damn, we do one less damage with Sully. Although, okay, then Kellum gives Bake one more damage. So that evens out. And then actually, if that archer's way back there, technically Virion doesn't need Chrome. Actually, alright, so is this gonna be a problem? So we're looking at Fred taking 18 plus 5, 23 damage. Okay, well I guess that doesn't kill him, so the computer's not gonna try to do that, so we should be able to still get the soldier to not ram himself into Fred. Theoretically. Our speed's a little sketchy too, only 14. Not... Not too big on that. Just saying. Okay, so he's gonna then reach there, yeah. Alright. Let's do it. This is a little, I guess, unconventional compared to what we normally do here. Okay, we actually want to do this. So that Varian's there. Okay, so in theory, this should work. Yeah, all according to plan. This does put us uncomfortably close to these guys, though. So we're not gonna be out of the woods for a while yet. Actually, I should have equipped fire there, so in the off chance Varian missed, there was a small chance we could have dual struck. The scariest part here is probably doing this with Veg. Nice. Good job, Chrome. Alright, well, we're a little far from the doorway, so this is still kind of scary, but... we are... sort of... fine-ish. Although we do have to worry about Fred having 3 less deef here too. Because normally we put him in the way to mess these guys up. He should still be fine. We're gonna take 14 and 7. We just have to make sure we get Kelm onto him at some point. I like how that's exactly enough for us to survive with. Well, I guess it's 2 hit points, but still. Can I get a little close? Actually... how do we get healing here? Maybe I should have put Lezo with Sumia. Actually, Well, I guess we're okay, because we can unpair Crom here. Such that we can pair back up to him and still reach the door. And then Lissa can heal. Yeah, it's fine. And everyone huddles up over here and goes, oh god. Run away. Wait, did these? I think their movement actually naturally messed themselves up. I think these guys are a tile back. No, never mind. So we do, yeah, we want to put them here. Then we basically buy an extra turn by forcing them to be 1 tile back. Sucks that we can't use the javelin here to counterattack the archer, but we would just flat up lose Fred against the soldier if we did that. Okay, so we're gonna go pair here, pair here. And we do 15, so we're not in danger of taking counter and Robin. Door. Oh, Chrome. Could have done so much more where you didn't. Do we want to vulnerate? I think we do, because we're not going to have a chance to heal with Whistle again after anyway. And we'd really like to be topped off here, because this archer is going to be blinking Fred the entire time. And unfortunately, because he has Luna, it's going to hurt a lot. Fred's gonna take 8 and 12? That's great. I think we're gonna have to, because it's, yeah, this knight's got Aegis, so we're gonna have to, probably gonna have to Elixir. Okay, well, I guess we got a dual guard. Dual guard on the archer. That's not bad. Buys us a bit of time, but we're gonna struggle to kill this knight unless Chrome does things. I guess if Aegis wasn't in play here, I'd probably just swap to Muriel to try to muscle through, but... +4 magic is really not going to be terribly helpful against Aegis. So we're kind of counting on dual strikes to soften the amount of resources we use. Nice! And Chrome doesn't help at all. Thanks, Chrome. You're a peach. Okay, what do we have? We got 3 more vulneraries there, and then we can take Roman's 2. I guess we still have Sumia's 3 as well. Problem is the burst damage makes it so that we're probably gonna need to Elixir at some intervals, and we really, really don't want to do that if we can help it. But Chrome's not cooperating, so we're probably going to have to. Yeah, there's our 20 damage taken. Chrome, can you please do something? Alright, well, I asked for something and I got something. It wasn't enough, but it was something. Alright, Callum is just on the ball though with those dual guards. The second one, this map for him. So at least we're not completely bleeding elixirs. This might still suck though, because we still need to kill these guys so that we can actually get at the archer. We need to kill the 2 soldiers so that the archer will attack Robin. Oh my. Callum is definitely doing things. While we're at this, let's pass that down. And that down. Just in case we need it. Get it over here so that we can give it to Fred if he runs out. I guess we can speed this up a little bit if we get rid of this Oh, I guess the counter guy's in the back. Damn, never mind. I guess we can save some tome uses if we use the Iron Lance against the Merc. Which, that's more of a consolation prize than anything, but I guess, eh. Alright, so Chrome is legitimately trying now. It's just he didn't have enough strength to actually kill this guy. Actually, do we wanna... 16... I think that would push us too close to needing to use another elixir, so I think it's worth overhealing with this vulnerary to make sure that doesn't happen. Shoot, sorry, one second. Alright, I don't know what that was. Maybe my hand's just not as steady as I think it is, but I grabbed my glass and it, like, launched my drink at me. So... like, not the whole thing, obviously, but it was a splash that felt like it was really more than was merited for how much I moved it. It's been a while since we've had to burn this much for healing items. Oof, do we need to... Alright, so that's a 16, which, I guess if we vulnerate, we got one more turn. And then if we equip the Iron Lance after that, the enemy should not see anywhere close to a kill. Definitely scary, though. Yay, one hit point. Oh, and Fred must have crit the Merc, so... whoops, there goes that experience. Well, we did it, we survived. That was definitely an ugly left side, though. It could have for sure been worse, but it's kind of like the bare minimum to be as trolly as possible. I guess trolly's better than deadly. Actually, can we afford to go? I don't know if we can jump into this. So we take 19 and 12? Yeah, that kills us. If we use Fred instead. Puts us at 15 deep, which becomes 16 damage and 7. And we're just... No, we're not fast enough to double the merc. That doesn't feel worth it. So I guess we have Fred base pull this guy? And then we'll have to ring around the rosy just because we're killing no one, basically. That's fantastic. Excellent start to the second wave. Thanks. I would hope I'd have enough practice by now, but sometimes I feel like I'm not quite sure on that. And so this merc should drop to 10 damage, and he won't double, so... And he has no chance of crit, so Fred's safe. Actually, if we wanted to be aggressive here... and give Fred a kill, we could kill this merc. And then injure the archer. I think I actually like that plan better. Because, like, Fred's getting attacked anyway if I pull from here, so... we might as well do what Robin normally would have done. And get a kill. Because otherwise that merc was gonna remain a threat, and would not really be good for our health. Are we gonna be able to... No, I don't think we're gonna be able to snipe this fighter. Like, we won't have to worry about counter, but our defenses aren't good enough to just shrug off being attacked by a Luna Plus hammer. That's gonna end up in, or end in us dying if we try to get that cocky. So I think we're just gonna start the ring around the rosy early here. Oops, that was the wrong character to take that on. That's fine, I guess. We'll just do that. Assuming you can open the door next turn anyway. Same difference. I guess Fred's gonna need to help there. Otherwise, we're not gonna get through that Aegis. Okay, take him down to 15. Oh, missed the kill. God, and Virian's not gonna be fast enough to double. Actually, even if we give him Sumia, he's... Well, I guess he's just barely fast enough to double with Sumia. Okay, fine, we'll do this then. It's one of those cases where we could be like, oh, Crawl will strike, right? But no. Let's not count on Crawl right now. They still haven't split up yet. We can't be too aggressive either, otherwise we start playing them in groups. Granted, I guess it's okay if the archers are falling around, because then we can kill the melee with Fred and Robin, and then just face tank the archers. That's interesting. Not how I pictured that would go. Alright, I guess we are reversing and fighting the fighters. Or, I guess we have the durability to fight the archers, because we would kind of prefer not to have to deal with this. At least tanking this. So, actually we're gonna keep going ahead. The only thing is that Merc does have patience, which, like with all those plus dot or plus avoid abilities, I'm not a fan of the enemy just randomly having them. Well, this should be interesting, because both archers actually can't reach Robin, so one might suicide on Fred. Or I guess we can kill the one archer with Robin and then end up dealing with this. Yep. I should have unequipped kill him. Oh well. Fred can technically use the experience, it's just slightly better with Robin right now. Okay, so we want to try to catch that hammer from behind so that we don't have to deal with both fighters at the same time. It's a question of how stubborn the AI is going to be about letting me do that. Alright, nice. We'll use the cavalry to try to get a little more distance faster. Probably another turn out before we have any chance of provoking the rear fighter at all. Because they're too close to our infantry here. They might still be too close. Oh, no, they did separate. Cool. Yeah, if we're wearing him into the woods, we should actually have a pretty good chance of not getting hit. Yep. Nice. Which is great, because that's otherwise pretty scary to fight in the open. Because at this point, taking a hammer or Luna Plus hit is like getting hit by one of the knights having Luna Plus, and that is way too much damage when that happens, so... Preference to not have that happen. He's got Pevis, so... Actually, what does Brimey have? Oh, she's got Aegis, of course. We've got 9 plus 7. So if we use, say, 3 Tomies here, that gives us 13. That should probably be enough to kill her, even through Aegis. Well, Chrome could have saved us durability use, but no. He just had to be Chrome. I think last run we ended up actually giving Fred over to Robin to try to get a hammer dual strike that we actually successfully landed. But it's one of those times where you know you're a little bit desperate when. Oh wait, does Chrome has the bronze sword equipped? Whoops. That's why. So we're just wasting tomes, eh? Good job, Chrome. By being a complete brute, you showed that your claims were true, Chrome.
What can I fix you with? I carry only the finest.
This time we actually remember the Orsons. And Sully still can't use the Iron Lance, so I guess we'll have Virion carried around, so... so that Fred can use it if he absolutely needs to? There shouldn't really be a case where we do, though. This map really doesn't have a lot that you'd want to use lances against. We are doing kind of bad for Boulder Haze. We only have the 2 uses. And we can't split them up, so we can't give one to Fred and one to Robin. That is slightly unfortunate. Well, we do have pretty good mixed defenses. So hopefully we can actually pull one of the sides this time more aggressively instead of having to be one step behind in terms of actually eliminating stuff. Because last time we had some serious positional issues with that. Because even though Chapter 4 is one of the easier ones, it's one of those chapters where if you do fall behind, it tends to snowball and spiral out of control, and suddenly you're in a very bad position. Okay, well, I guess we're not throwing ourselves at the Counter Aegis Plus, or not, yeah, Counter Aegis Plus, especially since there's also a Hawkeye Magic +2 behind him. Man, are we okay with this one? He won't have a crit chance on us, but this guy's got Luna, so we'd be taking 14 from the mage. 14 from the mage, 13 from the fighter. Oh, we survived with a hit point. Seems legit, I guess. I mean, ideally, Fred dual strikes, but we can't really count on him because his chances are lower than Crom's, and Crom frequently disappoints us, so. You know. Hey, what else is going on here? Is this fighter? Okay, at least only one fighter is gonna be annoying for Fred. Both knights are not really a good fight for Fred. I guess I could potentially use a strength tonic to get the one shot against this knight. We'll have Virion carry the strength tonic in case Fred needs to use it. Things might get a little drawn out with Lucina as well. So the Aegis. Alright, well, I guess we're going. Yeah, if our magic was a little higher, too. Alas. 'Tis not the case. So now, we want to kill this guy who has Bandage, but... That actually gets kind of dangerous for Fred. Oh, this is positionally gonna kind of suck too. Well, I guess we can one-shot the mage with Fred. But this fighter... We're kind of left hanging here. Hmm... Figures. I mean, I guess we didn't get hit the first time, so... Technically, that is relatively statistically on, on par with what's expected, but... Still kind of annoying. Nice. This is a little bit of a weird formation. Never quite expected to set up like this, but here we are. Them frequent crits. Definitely need to swap back to Crom on Robin though, otherwise we're not gonna double Lucina, and that's gonna be issues. We still need to get rid of this guy though. I guess we kinda just barely do it. Fred will do 6 damage on top of our 32. And so we can't possibly contribute here. Well, I guess we could... could grab a Iron Lance out of the convoy, except it's not really gonna matter. Because it's not like Sully will secure a kill, so we have to have Fred help attack. Although I guess we could have taken Crom back there. But I guess on the other hand, we want Fred to be able to double this fighter, so it's probably better that we leave it for now. Even though I think the fighter will probably go for Robin. No, it went for Fred. And it looks like we either got a dual strike kill or a... Oh. Either got a dual strike kill or a crit, I guess. Yes, she doesn't have counters, so we can pull her in Fred, and we can use Solidarity so he's not in danger of being crit. We are gonna have to heal. So otherwise, he's taking 22, which is gonna kill him. Or no, it's gonna be, yeah. No, not 22, it's gonna be 18. Which would still kill him without healing.
Stay focused.
I say when it ends. Over there. Looking for me?
Wow. Sully looking for a piece of the action.
On my mark.
I am.
Well, that got a little bit iffy because of that counter Aegis fighter, but otherwise, that wasn't too bad of a chapter 4. Especially not compared to the last two runs. Also, Crumb's kind of ahead in experience because he got to fight that one guy in chapter 2. So that's at least good. We've kind of mangled the Orson's hatchet though. We need to be careful just how much more we use it. Was definitely worth though for because Fred hit that 12 speed, it was definitely enough to help make fighting the short axe fighters a lot safer. I guess 11 Deef lets us use the Deef tonic without worrying too much. It's one of those things where sometimes it helps to not actually be super durable just yet. Alright, I guess we need to forge Formite on this Flux. It kinda sucks. So it's costing us extra compared to what we want to spend, but we want to hit those benchmarks, so do what we gotta do.
What can I fix you with?
Also, once again, according to Nintendo, numbers are extremely offensive, which I suppose makes most of Fire Emblem very offensive. Okay, Stahl's got a sword. We did our forge. Yay, fun times with Donald. Oh wait, I need to strength tonic Chrome. Especially since we're not anywhere near ahead in Magic, so... Well, actually, I guess... Yeah, I mean, we're not ahead in Magic. I guess we're 1 point below average. Yes, pressing start does not actually go to the paralog. Fun fact. Oh, good. Always love to see this Aegis Barbarian here. We got a Counter Aegis Thief who... could be a problem if Chrome fails to get this kill for us. If not, it's basically who cares, because Fred's gonna one-shot him. This is a scary first wave though here. Cause like this could all fall apart if we don't get that barbarian kill. And we set it up to be as reliable as we can, but it's just if Chrome decides to be Chrome, we're gonna have problems. Oof, another counter. I guess that one's Hog-Eye, but another Aegis here, and this one has counter, which is scary. I guess the thief had counter Aegis. This left side's kind of not nice either. So we may have some issues with the killer lance, because this first wave I feel we're gonna not be able to get through very quickly. So we're already gonna be behind in turns trying to get to these guys, and this set here having the double counter is always a bit of a problem. I guess we can do the play that we did last time. We killed this guy with Fred and come from below here with Sumi and Robin. We'll need to worry about the amount of damage taken, because we'll be tanking this archer and then this guy's coming in. Alright, well I guess we gotta get to that part first, so let's try to actually kill this guy. Hey, Crom. Don't fail me. You failed me, Crom. Crom, you fool, what have you done? Well, so now Fred has to cover this, which means we're taking counter Aegis damage. Boy howdy, sure love that. Oh... God, alright. Actually, wow, this could maybe kill us if this archer hits too, because he's got Luna. I'm going to turn animation skip or turn skip off because I want to see how this plays out. Alright, well at least Chrome helped there. Okay, we survived by one. I don't think we're getting the killer lance at this point. We have serious issues. Wait, did I do the right option? Yeah, I did, okay. Yeah, so I guess we heal here? Because at least this guy went down, so we can pull this guy on his own. But this guy's gonna be running around later, so that's gonna be a problem. I guess one thing at a time. Well, let's hit 10 magic, if nothing else. Okay, we didn't take damage. That's good. So if we vulnerate here, we'll take 50, potentially take 15 plus 11, it's 26. 26 plus 9, 35. We definitely don't have the durability for that. So I guess we could try to leave this guy out and just fight these two. Which means going here. Oh, this is a mess. Assuming it doesn't give enough speed for Fred to double. I was thinking of trying to do something funky with it, worsens, but I don't think that's gonna work out. Since we can't double. That's actually a problem. We can't heal without being... or, wait. Yeah, we can't heal without being in attack range. Which I guess Lissa technically lives since the short axe only has 24... or the barb only has 24 attack with the short axe. Which is kind of funny because we're doing that to avoid having Robin die. Because even in the woods, we would still take 10 damage and just straight die. I guess we could hop on someone else here too, but we're trying to bank on a Crom Dual Strike to make this a little bit less painful. Actually, I suppose we don't need to rely on Crom as long as we can hit our 94s here. Good job, Crom. You weren't crucial, but you helped a little bit. I think we can practically kiss the Killer Lance goodbye at this point. We're nowhere close to being able to retrieve it. Which means we'll have to sell the Killing Edge. Yikes. Actually, maybe even the Rapier. Because we had to spend extra on the flux too. This run is going fantastically. I guess we were closer than I thought. We're not going to be able to make this, but I thought we were definitely more turns behind than we actually are here. Actually, scratch that. We can't get into position this turn, so we would be about as behind as I thought we would. And yeah, we'd have to be 2 turns faster than this. Because we can stop this thief if we just sit here with Fred. But it can be really dicey to actually get to a point where we can safely do that. So, Rip Killer Lance. We hardly knew you. Wait, I guess we need to be closer. Yeah, one closer. I definitely do like this positioning as a response to both the barbs have encountered here, though. It's rather helpful. Otherwise, the situation was kind of not great before. We'd kill this one and then trade unequip and face tank the other stuff, which was a little dicey, all things told. Well, it kind of seems like this guy's trying really hard to get us to have to do that anyway. Let's just unequip base pull with Fred here. And credit to Tsumiya for trying. She's not getting a whole lot done there, but credit to her nonetheless. Man, and Chrome's actually almost at the killing edge here, too. So it's like, damn, he can use it, but we gotta sell it. Alright, well, I guess it's time for Donald to almost kill himself, cutting down a helpless man. Because that's just how Donald rolls. Man, what's not even level 9 yet? But we're kind of low on heal staves, too. What happened? Alright, round 1 of Donald almost killing himself. Complete. I did it! I'm a murderer! Can we actually tank this? So we're gonna take a whole 21 damage from the Luna Plus guy if he hits. 21 and 14. Oh, surprise, surprise, that kills us exactly. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to pair in Fred. Because now we take 9 and 18, which is significantly more manageable. And we have to attack into Aegis on both these guys. Gross. I guess we can save on Flux here, because we know we can survive. I guess if we do get a Fred dual strike, the Flux would kill in one round, but... let's go with the higher hit and just do more consistent damage. Wow, I say that and of course Fred dual strikes. Actually, slim chance, but we might not need to sell the Killing Edge. We have to gain another magic on our final level up here. Because that lets us build a wind tome that costs significantly less. I guess we'll heal Donald too, so that we can get to 10. I guess... The rescues in the next chapter would get us there anyway, so maybe we'll just hold off. Because Wilson's magic is pretty good. If she was lower, I might consider spending it on Donald for the experience. Okay, well... This is fine. Damn it, we missed it. Well, rip Killing Edge, I guess. I mean, the chances of getting up to 18 magic there are not great, so... It's not that surprising, it's just frustrating to be 1 point short. It's like the game is dangling in front of us, and you're like, hey, you almost had it, too bad. Alright, which also means Long Q's stuck with a crappy bronze sword. Hooray! Granted, I guess we broke the glass sword, so it's not like he's got anything to throw at him. Floated. Yeah, of course we don't get the plus magic.
I carry only the finest.
This game is fond of doing that. I think we're still short. Yeah, we need 705 more. So I guess we're selling off Iron Lances. Wait, where did the other... Is it in the convoy? I guess it is. Alright. Sell that. That's not gonna be enough. I guess we sell the Bronze Lances anyway. Hooray! We are broke. But we can also one-shot Wyverns, so we're slightly safer. Okay, well, if we don't have the killing edge, the safety is to use a strength tonic on Chrome, so we're gonna do that. And then we need to deep tonic. This is a little yikes. But hey, we're making it to the gauntlet, so... That's, it's more than a number of runs can say. Actually, it is a little bit exceptional that we made it after that scare with, that first round almost killing it after Chrome failed to dual strike on the Aegis Barbarian. So yeah, I'm gonna go refill my drink and then we'll see what Horrors Chapter 5 holds, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. As many times as you've played this game, which is a lot, you have this support log completed. You've never been able to get Lunatic. Actually, you've never been able to beat the prologue of Lunatic. Well, to be fair, it starts off as a bit of a trial by fire. And hard really doesn't do a lot to teach you what you need to know for tackling it, so in short, it kind of hangs you out to dry, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that. Alright, well, what are we doing with here? Counter... Not much else there. We should have the bulk. Yeah, 14 should be enough, because we take 14 plus 9. And then we actually have a res stat, so even if this guy does hit, we only take 3 on top of that. So 26 is not great, but comfortably survived. Oof, this counter ages though. Not a fan. Wyverns are relatively tame. At least until we get to the reinforcements, those could be anything. Imagine Lunatic Plus. And then Lunatic doesn't really prepare you for Lunatic Plus either. Yeah, not really. I mean, it sort of does, but... you end up in a bit of a trial by fire again, just because the skills change up the strategies quite a bit, so... At least vanilla Lunatic gives you a little bit of a base knowledge for Lunatic Plus, but it's still not great. Whereas hard is... It gives you absolutely nothing for base Lunatic. Hello, Gavin. Alright, well, I guess we'll see how this goes. If bad reinforcements coincide with the Aegis, counter Aegis, we might get into a bit of trouble. But I start the file and all enemies have Luna Plus. That can get a little problematic. I guess it depends on if Elven Mage has Vantage. Because otherwise, the initial river strategy should be able to get around that. Alright, well, I guess we go and try not to die. I guess we poke the Myrmidon. We usually do, but occasionally we want to hit the Barbarian instead. Alright, well. Decent first turn. Decent first enemy phase. Yeah, we didn't really actually take that much for damage. Chrome cutting it a little close there. Alright, at least the Wyverns didn't move in a really bad way. Sometimes if I'm in the center, they can move in a way that makes things really gross. That's not quite what I wanted to see, but okay. I think I'm gonna shift down, because sometimes these mages will go into melee if I'm still sitting here. We obviously don't want that with this Hellfire Mage having counter. So that could easily kill us. I'm gonna use the wind here too. As much as I don't want to, we need to make sure that Myrmidon dies. And he's got a Void plus 10, so we can't really afford to screw around. Nice. Double Aegis there, though. This might get a little gross. Nice. Ah, almost. There. Yay, Rickon, you were useful! So this is actually pretty good positioning now. Do we want to dive into the middle of these guys? There's two Luna, we probably shouldn't. I could easily kill us. Actually, wow, all these wyverns pretty much have Luna. Yikes. So what do we want to do about that then? I think we need to bait both of these guys, get them out of the way. This guy doesn't have candy, so we could probably... Yeah, we could kill these guys, jump up here and kill him. Fred's gonna have some trouble dealing with this Myrmidon with Luna Plus, so... But I think we have to do that to not get enclosed, unless we want to be aggressive here, but I don't think we have the durability for that. Like, 17's pretty good, but... Double Luna Plus is kind of scary. I guess if we assume, if we kill this guy, then we take, what, 11? 11 plus 19 is 30. Plus 14? Yeah, that's 44. It's a little too much. I guess we could use Fred as a pair partner, which would push up to us up to 22. We'd have to use a rescue to actually pull that off. If we do... Actually, no, then we can't heal. So that doesn't work. Yeah, I think we just bait these guys, and then we're gonna have to split the team up a bit. Because we're just... If we were at full health, I could probably consider diving in with Fred as the partner, but we only have one rescue use, and I want to heal with it. Or rather, I guess... I want to heal, so... Unfortunately... If I were to trade it over to Maribel, then she wouldn't be able to heal, so it's like... Too many mutually exclusive actions. Wow, we didn't actually take any hits there. Did we want to try to jump these guys instead? I don't know if we have the damage to finish them off, though. Especially not the Myrmidons. I think we just stick to the plan. So Fred would take 2 and 10. No crit chances. I could probably bait them here and be okay. Though that wyvern. But we definitely can't tank that with Fred. It's gonna massacre him. Okay, so Rickon would do 23, and Virion could do up to 19, which will kill this guy. The transfer train continues. Man, don't really like that tantivity though. There we are. This is why, despite his kind of douchery, Virion's actually legitimately useful unit. Oh yeah, definitely run killers after chapter 3. Like, we call 5, 6, 7 the gauntlet, because that's where things are most likely to die. We're actually in relatively good shape here, though. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a left pull. Because what happens is, Chapter 5 is intense enough that sometimes we use so many resources there that we just can't survive 6 and 7. But we've actually gotten away with not using too many, so... We're probably okay. Unless 6 and 7 decide to be really mean, which they could. We have had some pretty bad 6s and 7s over the last couple of runs. Also, sorry for the late response too on that. As demonstrated, Chapter 5 is pretty gross a lot of the time. Ooh, nice god level. A god level followed by 1 hit point. Nice. So what's at 10 speed, so I guess she's officially supersonic. Actually, I guess it's a good thing Chrome got that experience lead early too, because he's definitely gonna struggle a little bit to get enough backpack experience without the killing edge giving him the occasional free kill. Alright, well, we don't have the magic to support doing the Muriel strats here. We were kind of close, but we didn't really get close enough to make me comfortable investing in it. Especially since I had to sell the seed to actually afford the wind. So I think we have to do Crit Thunder strats as much as I dislike them. Can actually buy deep tonics here.
Take your time.
Which will make us a little more durable for 6. We are in a fairly good position in terms of that. Actually, taking that hand axe because Fred is destroy these Orsons. Only 6 uses left on it, yikes. Alright, well. This is one of those ones where a counter can get us really bad. So. Let's see if that turns out to be the case. Oops, we don't want Sumi on this map. Oh, good. We got that to start. Oh. This guy we can kill. That guy we kill. So we got a counter cab, 2 counter cabs. Couple of counter fighters coming up the rear. It's actually not super terrible. I don't think we actually have enough junk to to push the concoction into the convoy. That's funny. Yeah, we don't. Especially since I actually want to use this energy drop on Chrome here. Okay, well, that's gonna be a little weird. So I guess we're gonna have Rickon poke this fighter. And that way... Robin can actually attack at melee because we want to lure this thief in. That's an automatic consumption of a rescue there. Nothing for it, I guess. We're not gaining more magic anyway, so I guess the Mural strats would be completely dead in the water by this point. I guess we want to use the Lux here, because we need to make sure we kill that thief. Also, we didn't take any damage, so this is really gonna feel like a waste here, but Rickon's not gonna get out otherwise, so we're gonna mend for a-hole damage. Epic plays here. Oof. Damn, if it had been a turn earlier, we're gonna heal Lucina instead. Well, she's pretty screwed. I don't think I want to pull this Cavalier at Fred just because of the Luna Plus. Yeah, there goes Lucina. Oof. Both these guys have Hawkeye, so we're almost guaranteed to take. I guess it's just 7 if we're standing here. This thief's kind of scary though. So it'll actually be 8, and then we have to worry about both of these Cavaliers. I guess we could kill the thief and then get rescued up here. So that we only have to deal with these 2 Cavaliers instead, and then we can heal and regroup to fight the rest of these. Oh wait, this one would reach there too. Yikes. So then we are fighting the 3, and 2 of them have Luna Plus anyway. Oh. So, doing that, it still saved us from taking 16 damage plus dealing with second counter. So it's gross, but not as gross as if we were to just jump in here and pray to pick a god and pray. Alright. Oof. Okay, well, we didn't die. It's the important thing. We can't reach that Cavalier, though. That sucks. I guess we could try to get rid of one of these guys to lessen the damage we take. Actually, yeah, let's get the guy who doesn't have Aegis. Just most of my health, no problem. Okay, well, slightly scary. Oh, we're fine. Totally fine.
I carry only the finest.
We're actually snowballing pretty hard here. Guess we'll see what 7 looks like. We do have a rescue, so we can do the high man strat if we feel we need to. We'll wait on the magic tonic, see if we need it, but the deep tonic is pretty much a given. Here, see, one counter Aegis, a bunch of regular counter. On the Wyverns, that's fine though. And ground counter is dispersed enough that it shouldn't be an issue. So I guess we're just generally okay. We just have to worry about being able to tank everything. Yeah, this should be overkill. We're hitting 43 with the wind, which is extreme overkill on the Wyvern, so we don't need to use a magic tonic. So now it's a question of just surviving with the 2 elixirs and 3 concoctions. Plus, I guess they drop a concoction, so. Good chance we'll be fine since this is. I mean, it's not free, but it's relatively tame. See, these guys don't have counter, so we don't need to bother using it there. This part here could get a little dicey later, but otherwise, seems pretty okay. If we did take a bunch of damage there, though. But I guess that's bound to happen when you're getting targeted by Luna Plus. It's actually outside of all the Wyvern counter here. That's funny. Alright, I guess we use regular wind. Save us some 4 juices. Ouch. Maybe just to be safe, we're gonna use an elixir for the extra hit points. Oof. Damn, the boss is actually out of range of us. Well, thankfully he doesn't have 41 attack, otherwise we might be in trouble. Okay, so because of that win a plus, I think we actually do need to heal here. That's fine. We do get hit and we're standing in the woods. We're gonna have 11 or 12 effective defense. So that'd be 34 damage and then 7. So 41. Alright, so if we want to be safe, we need to use an elixir. Otherwise, there's a very slight possibility if all 3 hit, we die. Alright, well, we're through the gauntlet. And we actually have pretty good magic. So, this might not be a struggle bus run for once. I guess we'll see how our durability turns out, because we could still get into problems there. But otherwise... Okay, so are these open? Yes.
What can I fix?
Being able to buy Deep Tonics. Such amazingness.
Oh, come on in.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we can still get into trouble if we fall off on Magic or Deef, but we're actually in a good enough place where that's unlikely. Whereas last run, it was unlikely we would catch up at any significant pace, so it's nice for it to be flipped a bit here. And this yeah, chapter 2 is open, so we can buy the spare flux. Perfect. Alright. So now for the Chapter 8 Hyman strat. I guess we'll see if we need the Deep Tonic here. We probably won't unless there's a bunch of counter in the opening wave. Oops. We don't want Maribel. Sorry, Maribel, you're done. Time for bench. Do you want Muriel? Oh, there's no counter on the Myrmidon, which is not really a problem because we can just gank him. Alright, well. Shouldn't be anything problematic with this opening. This Dark Mage actually came down here. That's unusual. I guess we just kill him directly. So the most important part is getting everyone else clear here. So Robin can kind of do whatever as long as everyone else doesn't have issues. Alright, now we slowly move down the side, because if we move too fast, then the Cavaliers usually end up coming around the bottom. We don't want that. This is also gonna be kind of awkward for Crom, because he doesn't have a killing edge, so he's gonna not be able to mooch too much for kill experience here. I guess unless Solidarity is awfully generous to him. Admittedly, being out the dual strike for 14 is pretty nice. Actually, what we should do here is do that. Usually I don't have him with a steel sword here, but that's because we usually have the killing edge. So this will let him get those kills if he's consistently dual striking again. Of course, after switching, Crom's now decided he really doesn't want to anymore. There we go. Very nice. There's a crit for Cordelia. Them deadly javelin throws. Rapier wasn't quite enough to get that one kill from, but oh well. Actually, I don't think that's enough. He's still... Yeah, he's still 3 damage short. There we go. He'll make up for some of that experience lost by not having the killing edge. I guess what's to decide she doesn't want any magic. She's done leveling that up. For once, very little counter on the southern team. We're gonna hide everyone else up here, because I think that might draw the ire of the Dark Mages. Definitely did. That is that. Okay, so we want to buy a bunch of wind tomes. Alright, and the speed tonic. Can't forget that.
What can I fix you?
Actually, wait. Fred's at 13 speed, isn't he? Yeah, I don't think he actually needs a speed tonic. Red gotta go fast. We did use up our entire elixir though, so we're gonna have a spare concoction just in case. Although, we will get to mug a guy in Paralog 3 for an elixir, so there's that.
What can I fix you with?
And today... Oh, I didn't take that off of Pan, that's why. I was wondering where the stones went. Hello, Shakers. Geez, this pack here has really liked having counter in recent days. Hey, and I didn't die on the first turn. Oof. 30 damage from that. Good thing we shouldn't be getting hit by anything else, really. I guess his archer might get us. So if he hits us, we're taking 12? Shit, I guess 26 hit points, that's not bad. I do have 81 avoid, so chances are the axes aren't actually hitting us. Yeah, we only took the counter damage, so pretty much what was expected. Well, there goes Anna now. She lasted longer than usual, give her credit for that. Of course, Kizana took longer to die. These two range are taking longer to reach us. Oh wow, he survived. Prom, you're slacking, man. Actually, we probably don't want him using the killing edge here, so let's swap those back to the iron sword. Although it's really sad that the killing edge wasn't letting him off those archers, ages or not. That's, Prom, man, you gotta try a little harder. Thought the forge one-shot, so I didn't need to take counter damage. Possibly. I guess I should have maybe competed that a little closer, but since it was relatively safe, we probably didn't want to be using 4 juices anyway. Even though I used it against the mage, but that was to get into a very specific position. Alright, barbarians, get your hot death. Line up. Plenty to go around. Hot death. Coming in. Now we have Vengeance, which is probably going to be largely unnecessary with the amount of magic we have, I'd say.